That's why we are here. But I must also mention that the Christian Council of Ghana, the ecumenical body that represents about 31 member churches and organizations. And when we say 31, it looks small, but these churches are huge churches. So if you take the Presbyterian Church alone, it is in every nook and cranny of our country. And then the Methodist Church, the Anglican Church, the Evangelical Presbyterian Church. And we are development partners with government. We have done that very well in the areas of education and health. So when it comes to education, I mean, if you take the Presbyterian Church alone, they have over 2,000 basic schools, not to talk about secondary and then tertiary institutions. And the Christian Council of Ghana member churches are, and the Catholic Bishops' Conference, are major contributors to education in our country. So is health. We have a lot of church hospitals, and more importantly, our church hospitals are in very deprived areas of the country, places where many people would not want to invest in. Those are the places that we build our churches. So we took your invitation very seriously, and we thought it was a good opportunity to also partner with the Ministry of Youth Development and Empowerment and Development, or Development and Empowerment, for Development and Empowerment, to partner with you to see how best we can support the youth of our country, because we need to leave a legacy. So we are very, very pleased that when we asked you to come today, you are here with us. So minutes of sometimes 5 minutes on health. So they talk about COVID issues every Sunday. So we do this when the issue is highlighted. That's the key thing I want to say. So now that we are highlighting the problems of our youth, we can send a circular around all the churches to highlight it or mainstream it in their worship services. So that every worship service. So we've done that for several things. Apart from that, as the ecumenical body that brings all the churches together, we also act on their behalf. So we have been doing a lot of work in that regard on youth, substance abuse. As I mentioned just before the presentation was done, we did one recently where we did skills training, and we've been doing a lot of skills training for our youth. We've had programs on anti-corruption for our youth, and then also substance abuse. So yes, we can do that, and we have done it in the past. But as this issue comes to the head, we are going to mainstream it.
You are trying to change the thinking of the Ghanaian time attitude. And so, major problem as a people, and we believe as a new ministry that since we are shaping and developing young people, these are some of the things. These are some of the things that we must also inculcate in our activities. General Secretary, as you may be aware, the Youth Development and Empowerment Ministry is the newest set up by this government, and it was born out of the fact that over the years we've realized that we have a very big youth gap. Unfortunately for us, or fortunately for us, issues of youth are cross-cutting, and so you will find them in almost every sector of the economy. As a country, we've not been very intentional, and so there are times you find a Ministry of Youth sitting with education. We all know how education issues are, and so the issues of young people get lost. For the greater part of the history of this country, we've been sitting with the sports ministry. The Black Stars alone takes over the whole attention, and so we have not been very intentional about young people. That is why His Excellency President Mahama, looking at the challenges that confront young people, decided that it was time to set up a ministry that would be solely responsible for young people. The ministry is tasked with the responsibility of facilitating coordinating, developing, and supervising all youth-related issues in the country. General Secretary, it has been the greatest honor of my life to serve the youth of this country, and I commit myself to work out to ensure every young Ghanaian achieve their aspirations. Young people aged between 15 to 35, that is the cohort that we work with, are approximately 38% of the Ghanaian population, a demographic reality that places youth at the center of national development and conversations. If you have nearly one-third or more than one-third of your population between this age, and if you also delve further, because between 0 to 40, they feed directly into the youth bulge. That number is also about 30%. So you're looking at nearly about 70% of your total population being youthful. And this is a demographic you cannot ignore. Mr. Chair, currently people under 25 years are nearly 60% of our total population. Ghana's youth bulge can be a powerful asset if we collectively invest in their health, education, skills, leadership, and civic engagement. This must be put on record that the youth are equally faced with several challenges that requires immediate attention to help the nation tap into this great resource. Currently, the challenges facing the youth include mental health concerns, substance abuse, unemployment-related stress, sexual and reproductive health risk, and digital addiction and social pressure. In addressing these challenges, the ministry has found 5 key areas as a strategic focus on its journey to unlock the full potential of the Ghanaian youth as follows. So we are focused on the health and well-being of young people, education and skills development and training, economic empowerment, like we say in Akan. So economic empowerment is a very important aspect of the things we are focused on. Civic engagement and community participation, and also personal development and leadership. Because someday we will all exit. Some people must take over from us. General Secretary, since the assumption of duty, some achievements have been achieved, which we must share in this short presentation. And when I'm done, Mr. KK here will do a presentation of some of the things we've done. Underlining the strategic pillars is collaboration. Collaboration is the reason we are here today. We believe that the Christian Council of Ghana is a major player in the development and empowerment of the youth of Ghana through its long tradition of voluntary service, through mission work, education, health, outreach, character building, leadership, empathy, and community support. General Secretary, we are of the view that the church is still one of the most trusted institutions in Ghana and can mobilize the youth for peaceful civic engagement, promote tolerance, unity, and encourage responsible citizenship. We therefore wish to engage the Christian Council of Ghana to collaborate with us in these areas: career mentorship programs in churches, digital literacy training so that the church can help facilitate, scholarships and apprenticeship training. We've realized that a lot of our young people lack skills, and we believe that the church is a very powerful platform that can be used in training and helping young people garner skills. Government has the National Apprenticeship Program running. We want to partner with the church in that respect. Because I'm a Presbyterian, and I know that a lot of the Presbyterian churches have social centers that can be converted into training centers. Government cannot do it all. Apart from giving formal education, we must begin to. I know Presbyterian used to do vocational training and other things. I don't know what is the state of it now. But these are things we want to partner with you so that we're able to train many more of our young people and give them the skills they require. The world is also fast changing. Technology has become the center of the world. AI, digital skills, these are things that we should equip our young people with. Africa, like we say, has a very youthful bulge. We can convert that into assets if we train them well. In the next 5 to 10 years, the world will be looking up to Africa for labor. The question I've asked ourselves, and we keep asking, is are we going to be ready when the world comes to us? But we have an opportunity to turn it around. And so all the resources that are available to the church we can partner to utilize those resources to train our young people, give them the needed skills that they require to be able to build a formidable future. The future of Ghana is not tomorrow. It is in our youth today. If we protect their health, equip them with skills, shape their character, give them leadership opportunities, and encourage community service, then we'll build not just a prosperous nation, but a righteous one, and then the Ghana that we all envisage. I'll take this opportunity to thank the Christian Council for your partnership and commitment, and even allowing us to come and engage with you this morning.